This evening I will be performing an extract from Yerma by Federico García Lorca. It is my own translation and it is a fairly short monologue, but one I think that is an insightful one, I think. At least good social commentary. Yerma is a fairly sort of Marmite play. I think those who have studied it have often complained that it is far too much the complaint of one woman of not being able to bear a child. Yerma itself means barren, but it is also the name of the heroine of the play. But I think García Lorca, what he was trying to say is that in those days there was no other real way for a woman to there was no other job for a woman, there was no other purpose for a woman other than to look after a house and to bear children, and there was no work of love so much for a woman apart from the house and the children. And Yerma desperately wants a child which she can love and make her own, because the house is not enough for her. And so she goes through the play not feeling like she has exactly fulfilled herself because she cannot have a child. Which other women, for instance, my character, the second young lady, don't necessarily agree with, and others, of course. This is a play very much about honour, so they suggest, why don't you go and find a way to procure a child by another means. It's a very, very complicated play, and I wish I could explain it all in a few minutes, but I probably would not be able to do it. Therefore I counsel you, if you are curious, go and find it yourself. Federico García Lorca was a very interesting man with a very troubled life, and his poetry is deeply interesting, as are his plays, but they are definitely not for everyone. However, I hope you enjoy this monologue. This comes in a scene 2 of Act 1, in which Yerma first talks to an old woman who says that it is necessary to have passion in order for a child to be conceived, which in Yerma's loveless marriage does not exist. And then comes the second opinion of this young lady, who frankly doesn't think that children are what there is to marriage, and in fact doesn't really believe in marriage at all. She is the rebellious voice, a different voice of rebellion within this play. Why was I married? Because they married me. All girls are married. If we continue like this, there will not be a single spinster left, but she will be a child. In truth, one is married long before one goes to church. But these old women, they involve themselves in everything. Look at me. I am 19 years old. I like neither to cook nor to clean. Well, I don't like it because I have to do it all day. And for what? Why does my husband need to be my husband? For we do all the same things that we used to do as sweethearts. These silly ideas of the old people. Of course, you will say that I am mad. The mad one, the mad one. But I will tell you one thing I have learnt in this life. All the world is stuck, locked up in their own houses, doing what they do not want to do. How many better things are there on the outside, I go down to the creek. I climb up to ring the bells. I drink a glass of aniseed cordial. I may be a child, but I am not mad.